Do y'all keep seeing these photos of the Cancun airport? I'm trying to figure this out. How in the hell is it the same people that love Mexican food can't stand Mexican people? The Cancun airport right now is chock full, packed with these people. The same people who don't like Mexicans going to Mexico for their vacation. Like, when are they going to figure out that they're the problem? I know, like, rhetorical question. They will never figure out that they are the problem. They're going to go down there and act superior, except for the ones that are smart enough to wear the shirts that say, no, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of these people. I'm not a Mad Hatter. I'm one of the good ones. Like, those ones are enjoying their vacations right now. They're being left alone. I heard the ones that are taking their Mad Hatter gear down there are getting stomped. As they deserve. Have you seen the world leaders? The world leaders started talking about the Stench administration, the dandy co-daddy duo there, in more honest terms, right? They're stepping away from the whole polite, diplomatic, trying to, sugarcoat it, right? Because they don't want to just start calling him names, especially when he's got the ego he has and can't stand any semblance of truth. Did you know he signed an executive order pushing for a report from his department heads to see if he could enact the Insurrection Act or whatever, which is rich coming from them. Okay, so he's going to do it. He's going to do it. You want to know why I know he's going to do it? Because he himself is guilty of committing exactly that and got away with it. So, of course, he's going to try to find a way to enact it on the people, because that's just what he does. He got away with it. He's got to now project it onto someone else and call someone else an insurrectionist, which is another reason why we need these people outside on the front lines. And if you've noticed, if you're scrolling on your live right now, darling, that's exactly what I'm seeing. And I love it. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you to those who understood the assignment. Thank you to those who continue to understand the assignment that, all right, we're getting more tactical about this time. And yes, veterans are talking to each other. They are organizing some ish. Speaking of which, there is a gathering on the 14th. That's a Veterans March. That's not the only thing I'm talking about, but that's the public thing I can mention. So there is that. But ladies and gentlemen, they are in chats. Now, I want to address something because someone came into my comments and they said, well, I don't want to do anything. I just want to have faith that the military is going to save us from all of this. And no. Even if they do, I would love it. They very well might step in. That would be great. But we are past the point of saying, I'm just going to sit here and wait for someone else. And that is coming from someone who waited all the way up until crowning day. I gave Team Blue every opportunity to do what they could have done to stop this. And I was like, there's no way they're just going to let it happen. And then I watched them let it happen. So now I'm not doing that again. I learned from my mistake. So I would be repeating the mistake to sit here and say, okay, guys, just wait for someone else to step in. Just have faith in the legislators. Just have faith in the military that they're going to handle this for us. And you just go about, no. So whoever says that in my comments, I'm side-eyeing you a little bit because that sounds like nobody do anything. And we don't like that over here. So all of that being said, yes, I owe you guys a podcast episode. I didn't get a chance to do it last night. My oldest decided she wanted to come home from campus. So that was my night. So I'm going to catch up on that. And I'm going to share that Chris Murphy talk. It's about 25 minutes long. I'm going to upload it on my Tubi place, and potentially I might even share it on my Patreon just in case for whoever wants to see it. It's 25 minutes long, but he made a chart, a visual, and he's going through everything that has happened so far since they've taken the crown so that you can see the rate of corruption and see the connections of what they're doing, why they attacked this, why they attacked that. For example, they're firing IRS agents, and it's mostly the ones that go after rich people. They're leaving the auditors for us, but they're getting rid of the billionaire and corporate auditors. Do you understand? The agencies that they've been shuttering, that the doo-doo department has been targeting, are agencies that have been looking into his companies or et cetera. So you understand what I'm saying? Regulations he's been breaking, that sort of thing. How all of this is just them weaponizing the system to protect themselves, their interest, their friends, etc. And no, they're not finding fraud or waste. They're committing the fraud and the waste and costing us more money to do it. There's nothing efficient. They're not saving anything. They're not cutting any spending. In fact, they're increasing it. Have you seen how large that department is growing? Have you seen what they're spending their government funded expenses on? Like their whole personal lives, we're paying for everything. Their salaries and their living. Everything. Everything. Okay? And adding to the deficit, because somehow adding to the deficit is saving us money to the people who don't want to admit that they got. So anyway, okay, I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to go ahead and make a podcast episode. But for everyone that is participating, like I said, if you scroll on your lives right now, you will see around the country thousands of people meeting in almost every state. It's not on mainstream, but it's on here. Keep up the good work.